Hi guys, my name's Sam, I'm from Pioneer DJ and we're here to talk about the DJM-V10 within a live production setup. So there's various ways of using this mixer. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly what my equipment's doing, how I've synced everything up and what's running through the mixer. So the first things first is we've got a DJS-1000 here with some of my own production on, and that's just running a nice little backbeat for me to keep the rhythm going. Channel 5 is running send and return to a delay pedal into extension 1. Now when I access the extension 1 here, it allows me in the ins and out here to say extension 1, meaning this is now running down its own separate channel. Good. Now channel 4 is using the built-in send and sound color effects. So I've activated a reverb and sent this down to channel 4. So essentially what we're looking at here, guys, is you've got dry and wet signals straight to your hand. So you're not actually affecting the sound. You can send this down separate channels, meaning you can got complete independent control over both audio sources. Channel 4 is the reverb. Channel 2, I've got my Minilog XD. And channel 1, I've got just a nice little warm pad within the background. So the question is, how have I synced everything up here? So via the Pro DJ link, which is an Ethernet cable out my DJS-1000, this is coming into my V10 mixer. And then what I've selected the V10 to do is to send clock out into my Torai Squid, which is going to be sequencing my synthesizers. So it's a basic MIDI chain. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Now this is all, the audio is all feeding back down separate channels, and what this allows me to do with the V10 is give independent control. For example, using the 4-band EQ, independent filter section, independent sends, independent beat effects, and independent control with our gains at the top. So that's the basics of my sync settings within the Pioneer DJM-V10. So let's take a look at some of the features the V10 can have within a live production setup. For example, I'm going to use channel 1 as an example here. Now with a 4-band EQ, what I've done is I've cut my high mid and my high completely out of the mix, and this is creating space within our live production. So it's very much on the low end. However, with the Minilog XD, which is sort of running a lead for me, I've cut a lot of the low end out, giving room for channel 1. So the 4-band EQ is a really good tool to use for blending all this equipment together. Now, if you are using this in a live production setup, you will understand that the EQ is key to make sure all your equipment is talking to each other correctly. And there's a lot of space within the mix. So the next thing I want to show you is the compressor on each channel. So this is the first time this has been done within a live mixer. And what this compression is doing is it's reducing the dynamic range and it's allowing us to perceive the sound as louder. However, it isn't affecting our gains or our VU meter. So this is acting as almost as if it's a threshold, and then you've got your trim to act as a gain. So I'm going to show you this dry sound of this pad without compression, and then I'm just going to gradually bring the compression in just to show you guys how powerful this tool can be. So this is no compression. Now if I start gradually bring this compression in, as you can hear, it's really brought this sound through and it's really warmed this up. A great way to use this compression tool is to make sure all your equipment is balanced within levels of volume. Now, if you are using some vinyl players or if you've sampled from vinyl, this is a key tool to bring the quality of audio up to a digital standard. Moving down the channel, we have independent filter sections with a really, really high range resonance and a low pass and a high pass cutoff. Now what I've done with some of the sounds that I've got here is I've activated the low pass, give it plenty of resonance, and I've just tweaked my filter up to make sure we're getting that really nice warm tweaked sound. So if I turn my filter off on my Minilog XD, there's the dry sound. Now if I add some filter and plenty of resonance, here's the new sound. I mean, it sounds absolutely fantastic, and it really is warming this mix up. And this is how we're achieving in a live situation to blend all this beautifully in real time. Moving on further down, as I've previously mentioned, channel 4 is running my sound color effects, which is sent directly through each channel. So with master mix turned off, you can send your reverb down one separate channel, which will be your wet channel, and your incoming sound will be your dry. For example, if I start off my DJS-1000, bring the send right up so it's 100% wet, but then you're going to be controlling the wet sound with your fader here. And with this being an independent channel, you can now use things like your compression, your filter section, and your 4-band EQ on the wet reverb channel. Again, so much control that you've got with this mixer. I mean, it really is pushing the boundaries of live production. So coming from a live production and DJ background, this is a great hub to blend and mix your audio sources together. The sound card is 96 kilohertz 64-bit mixing, so it's a very high quality sound that you're going to be getting from the DJM-V10. For any more information on this or any other Pioneer DJ products, check out the Gear4music website.